I think I'm like the rest of America, just really didn't see that coming. And I know what the history has been for the Cowboys. I did feel going in that Matt LaFleur would have a game plan that gave them a chance. And I thought early in the game, there would be a few opportunities that we would see that they would create some big plays. I thought they might be able to keep it close up until halftime, but eventually the Cowboys would break away and probably win fairly handedly.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, man. Now, a lot of y'all been in my comment section talking about I ain't coming back, man. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan for life. Book it. I'm here till the casket drop. So get that little narrative out your mind. But check this out. Before we get into the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Man, jump in that comment section. Talk to me. I talk back. I ain't running nowhere. But if y'all heard that clip right there, that was Troy Aikman, Hall of Famer for the Dallas Cowboys. A debate that I've been having with a lot of people, is he the greatest Cowboy ever? It goes up and down because he got 3 rings, Dak Prescott got no rings. But we'll talk about that in another video. But the point of this video is this. The whole world thought Dallas Cowboy was going to mollywop the Green Bay Packers, including myself. I did a video saying we're going to mollywop the Green Bay Packers. Who was the Green Bay Packers? They got this young quarterback, Jordan Love. They defense is garbage. Man, we gonna run through them. Had to humble myself. But if you heard Troy Aikman talking, he even thought that we was gonna mollywop the Green Bay Packers. And then come to find out, the reason I'm upset right now, because me as a fan, that's okay for me to feel that way. But the players were supposed to take this serious. And come to find out, I was watching a lot of YouTube content creators that said the Dallas Cowboys was celebrating before the game even started about an after party and all this other stuff. Man, god damn, man. But check out Troy, man.
I don't know that anyone really knows the answer, Stephen A., because if you look at it, it hasn't mattered really who has been the head coach, who has been the quarterback. There's just been disappointment in the postseason. And not only disappointment, anytime you lose, there's disappointment. But it's been to where they haven't played up to the level that we're accustomed to seeing of them in the regular season. And for the most part, you know, they haven't shown up in some of the big games. And I think that's the maddening part for so many Cowboys fans.
You gosh dang right, Troy. Y'all ain't been showing up for the big games, man. Yeah, now this channel right here is predicated on facts, and I also like to give my opinion. And my opinion is this. I'm always going to be a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I'm never going to come on here and just kill my team. But we got to keep it all the way 100. You guys out here, it seems like the fans care more than y'all care. We out here buying hats, we buying shoes, we buying jerseys, we buying jackets, and you dudes ain't out here, coming out here, ain't ready to play, man. Celebrating before the game happened and all this extra stuff. Troy is telling the truth, man. And it's not a Cowboy fan out there that can rebuke what he's saying, man. None. And I'm the biggest Cowboy fan. I go hard for the Cowboys. Y'all did not show up to play, man. Y'all took this team light, and y'all went out there and got y'all ass kicked. And that's point blank, period. And it takes somebody got to say it. You got us out here. I got people in my comment section killing me because I'm going hard for the team, and it seems like y'all don't even care. Keep going, Troy.
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad you asked about that because I texted with some people after I watched it. And a lot of times on television, as we know, we see analysts that will react, and it's really for show or for television.
He said react for television. Analysts that react for television. Who that remind y'all of? Stephen A. Smith.
This was as upset as I've seen Jimmy, and I've been around him a lot, you know, of course, over the last 25 years since he left Dallas. This was as upset as I've seen him since I played for him. And that was the coach. I always kid him about the fact that he's really changed over the years. He's not nearly as intense, but that intensity that we saw as players when he was our coach, that's what America saw in his halftime talk to the team. And he meant it. And when Strahan reacted to him the way that he did, thinking Jimmy was half joking, I could tell that there was no joking about it. He was serious. He was as embarrassed, I think, by the performance up to that point in that ball game as any one of those coaches might have been that were in that locker room themselves.
Now, did y'all just hear what this man just said? Again, that was Troy Aikman. He was talking about Jimmy Johnson, man. This man said Jimmy Johnson seemed like he was more upset than some of the coaches in the locker room. That's an insult to Mike McCarthy. Man, listen, man, I ain't calling for nobody's job, bro, but we got to get this right, man. We got to get this right. I keep hearing all these people talk about Belichick and all these people, man. He might need to go call his homeboy Jimmy Johnson, man. Because Jimmy Johnson, one thing about Jimmy Johnson, we might have lost the other day to the Packers, but we wouldn't have lost like that. And it would have been a lot of dudes that would have been getting cut. I heard a story Michael Irvin told. I think it was Michael Irvin. Y'all probably heard this story before. On the way back from a game, they played like some bullshit. This dude wouldn't even let them eat, man. Wouldn't even let them eat. Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna say, y'all can't do these players like this in this time. Why not? Why not? We need somebody that's gonna come in here and install fear in these players. You might not have a job tomorrow if you go out there and do some bullshit. But keep going.
The easy thing is to react to what happened and then say, well, they were poorly coached or they were poorly prepared or whatever it might be. Not that there might not be some truth in that, but obviously is a evaluation that has to take place, and go back and watch the film. There were blown assignments. Was it that they weren't prepared for some of those things that they saw in that game, or was it simply that there were some mistakes made on the player's part? Either way, the results are the results.
Yo, YouTube, I'm gonna stop that video right there, then we're gonna keep going. But I want to know from you guys, put in the comment section what you guys think. Is this on the players or is this on the coaches? Was they not prepared? Like, what do you guys think? I want to know from you guys. Put in the comment section, because I'm frustrated. So is this on the players or is this on the coaches? And is there time for a change? Keep going, Troy.
This is just another one of those years where they've got to stomach this throughout the entire offseason. And will there be changes? Might there be changes? That's the million-dollar question. Right now, I didn't think any way going into that game that Mike McCarthy's job was in jeopardy. I know coming out of it, just don't know where exactly they turn if they decide to make a change.
Troy just said that they got to stomach it this offseason. Man, these players play like they don't got to stomach nothing. They're going to get in their Mercedes and get in their Bentleys and all that stuff. It's us fans that got to stomach this. It's us fans who got to listen to all these other teams talk crazy to us while these dudes just go to their locker room, put their stuff in the trash bag, and get on the jet and fly back to their hometown. It's us that got to endure all this pain, man. Man, I'm upset these dudes get out there and play like that, man. It's time for a change. But we're going to listen to Troy talk about that change and talk about Bill Belichick, and we're going to wrap it up. Check it out.
I understand the Bill Belichick argument, and if there were a change, it would seem like that's the one that makes the most sense. I've heard some say that, well, could Jerry work with Bill? My answer to that is he worked with Bill Parcells. He gave up a little bit, but I don't think Jerry gave up as much as what a lot of people would suggest. And I don't know that he would have to give up anything now, because Bill Belichick is interested in two things. One, he wants to set the record. And then two, he wants to win a Super Bowl without Tom Brady as his quarterback. And in Dallas, he would have the opportunity to do both of those things. It's a team that's built and ready to go all the way. And that's why everyone's so disappointed and frustrated today after that game yesterday. But will a change be made? I still, looking at it, I personally don't see that happening. And part of the answer in that, Stephen A., is because Jerry's 81 years old. And does he want to go through another regime, a new set of coaches, and all that goes with that? It's not as simple or as clear-cut, I think, as a lot of people might think.
Now, I'm going to stop that video right there. But we all heard the man talk. Now, again, I'm not calling for nobody's job, not even a little bit. But at the same time, man, something got to change. Bill Belichick might be the answer. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Bill Belichick is coaching to set that record or to break that record. He's also coaching because he wants to win a Super Bowl without Tom Brady. You heard the man. Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay and won a Super Bowl without him. So we know he's going to be motivated, and that might be what we need. Dallas Cowboys need somebody that's going to come in there and install discipline and who's also motivated. And Bill Belichick checked those answers or check those boxes. So what do you guys think? Put in the comments section, because I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of having the team to do it, and we just can't get it done. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man, and jump in that comment section with what you guys think. And until the next one, peace.